Hey, good morning to you. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. I could be doing better, which is definitely part of today's topic, which is dealing with injuries and setbacks. Anytime we deal with those when we're coming up with working on taking care of our health, improving ourselves, want to get better, exercise is definitely part of that. And if we get injured, it can definitely set us back, or the other setback can take place. And so Monday, today is Wednesday. On Monday, I went and did my training routine. It was week 3 of phase 3, and I was going to start phase 4 next week. One of the exercises in there, first exercise for training session 1 was box jumps. Box jumps, I have something called plyo box. I have one made, which is 20 by 24 by 30, and I've been jumping up on it. Last week, I did 4 sets of 15 reps. The previous week, I was supposed to do it twice, but one injury, I had a little injury, because I did 4 sets of 15 reps. Another one did 1 of 15, and I got a little pull, and I held it off. So yesterday, I got 2 sets done, 2 sets of 15, and then on the third set, something happened. What it completely is, I don't know, lapse of concentration, but when I came down, I caught my shin on the edge of the box. Come down, I got that. I was out in the garage, was able to grab a rag. I'm holding it because it's bleeding. I'm starting to get nauseous. I'm getting lightheaded, and thankfully, I wasn't home by myself. I wasn't here by myself. Otherwise, it would have been much more challenging when I got through it, but more challenging when someone else was here. Going through probably initial shock. I just sweaty. My whole head was just filled with sweat. And was able to get changed clothes, was able to sit down, got something to eat, and was able to sit down in the chair most of the day. And I'm grateful that I know energy work. I was able to help out with the bleeding as well as with some of the pain. I got essential oils and different products. I was able to use that as well. I would have my wave watch, but I still haven't sent this in to get repaired, which I need to get taken care of. Otherwise, I'll be using that. Then going through and Monday night sleeping. Every time I moved my leg, the pain would wake me up. So I didn't sleep really good Monday night. Last night was a little better, but still sleep well. So that's dealing with injuries and also dealing with a setback. Today, it's 5 years ago today. Well, sometime this afternoon. It's just after 10 a.m., but Pacific time. So just after this afternoon, it'll be 5 years ago that I went for the biopsy to figure out what type of tumor this was in my sinus, only to wake up at ICU the next day with a bunch of tubes coming out me. And so I've had my fill of definitely some setbacks and with injuries here. But it's interesting is as I've gone through and I've worked on myself through balancing the triad, I've worked on my body, my mind, and spirit. I was pondering this last night. I mean, if you heard my story before, when I found out, I woke up with the tube down my throat because I couldn't talk, and they go, "Mr. Elmo, can we help you out?" And I just pointed to the tube. I think I fell asleep again. An hour later, woke up. "Mr. Elmo, what do you do? Take the tube out." Hour and a half from the hospital, my parents had to come back to their house, and I had to ask where I'm at. They go, "I see you." My reaction was, "Okay, that's as far as it went. No big deal." I'm like, "Okay, it's I see." It's like, "All right, what do we do? What's going on? What's the next step?" And same thing last night when I realized, I mean, I got this injury. It hurts. I have it bandaged up right now because when I sleep, I got my essential oils and stuff on it, bandaged up. And then this afternoon, I'll take it off, air it out, put some more, clean it up, and put some essential oils on it. And it's not bleeding like it was on Monday. It's just still weeping a little bit. So I got to make sure and take care of that. But my idea is just, it's like, okay, it happened. What can I do to heal it? What can I do to get going? And I know right now is that my training is going to be off for a while. It's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be, it's definitely gone this week. Might even be another week because anything I do to put strain on that, if I'm lifting heavy, I go strain that can re-injure it. So I'm going to be off for a while. And it's interesting is that bothered by it. It's like, okay, yeah, it's a minor setback. Okay, I can't do this right now, but I got to figure out what I am capable of doing. And yeah, sometimes with this walking around, it's mentally it affects you well because sometimes the pain's like, okay, I have a challenge focusing a little bit. But from my own experience, especially as the last decade or so of working on balancing the triad, it's these injuries like this, setbacks, like, okay, it's happened. What can I do to get better? And that's more my thought process to it. It's not why this happened to me, what's going on, what's taking place. I'm not mad, I'm not irritated. It's like, this has happened. What's the next step? What can I do? And that's how I've gone through and said more, at least the past decade or so, dealt with in type of injuries and setbacks. Frustrated, yeah, and I'm still not completely, it's like, I'm kind of going through my head. It's like, okay, how did I miss the jump so bad? When I'm set up, it's not going quick. I go through, it's like I don't necessarily have an answer. And I can go out in the box there, you might see a little hair, maybe a little skin on there too. But yeah, it's definitely dug in there a little bit. I think I went down to possibly the muscle. Yeah, it's painful. I got my essential oils and I'm only walking when I need to. But bottom line is how I'm deal with it. It's just going through. It's like, okay, again, is what I just got through reiterating is, okay, this has happened. It's done. It's over with. I can't go back and change it. It's happened. What can I do with it? What's the best way for me to handle this and how can I get better faster? Mentally, what can I do? What else do I have in my skills? So right now for me to heal from this injury, I got my energy work. I got a bunch of audios I listen to that are designed for healing as well. So I've listened to those. If the Wave Watch is working, I would have this tool. But I got the energy work. I got my essential oils. I got those audios. And that's what I'm doing to help myself out. Setback, yeah. I'm not going to be able to train the way I want to for a while. I got to get this thing healed up first. So in the meantime, what am I able to do? So that's how I'm dealing with so I got the injury. I'm doing what I can to handle it. Setback, that's a mind game. How can I handle this and what at least can I do for right now? And that's what I'm doing. What can I focus on? I can focus on doing work here. I can go through and visualize myself doing exercises, which is something. And there is evidence to back that up saying the visualization does help out because your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. So I can go through mentally and do my training, still get the benefits of it. But yeah, setbacks are all mindset. It depends on how you choose to handle it. And I choose to say, what am I able to do with this? How can I positively handle the situation? What can I do to keep moving forward? And that's where I'm at. So that's how I'm dealing with injuries and setbacks. So hopefully that can give you some tips. Maybe you can work with yourself. If you got some other ways that if you've handled it, let me know in the comments how you choose to handle it. And if you want some help on that, other than what I just said just there, in the comments, you'll find a link to the script, in the description, you'll find a link to my Facebook group. So get some trains in there. So if you're seeing this, go ahead and please comment. Let me know what you like about it. How do you handle the situation? You can subscribe to the channel as well. So that's what I got for today. I will catch you on Friday. So take care and balancing to you.